I don't get 100 gecs.
Nah.
As a young white male SoundCloud producer with about 20 followers to my name across all platforms, it's kind of interesting to see this new wave of hyperpop infect trap. I've been working with this artist, Kuelu? Q-Lu? No, whatever. For the sake of this video, we'll just call him Kawilu. Kawilu is one of these said artists getting sucked in by the alluring styles and unique sounds of hyperpop. And a few months ago, he asked me to make him a Kapoxo type beat. I did not know who this was, and honestly, I think I still kind of don't. I asked him to send me a specific track because I was so new to the genre. He sent me 2 tracks. Bad Idea by P4RKR, who I think is pronounced Parker, and Obedient by Blade. I recognized the latter from a recent Anthony Fantano interview, but I still had no clue who the hell these people were. I listened to the Parker track first, and... What is this? It's so weird. Why not moving? It had a very strange yet convincing groove to it, but the synths and bass sounds were really overwhelming. Honestly, I thought I'd never heard something so ambitious, but as SoundCloud reposts and Next Up took me into the rabbit hole that is this genre, I realized I'd never heard something so played out. I'm not going to call Parker out on this because I don't know when they came into the genre, and I don't know, overall it just seemed like everyone was just copying everyone. So, to find the inspiration to producing this genre, like hundreds and hundreds of other little white kids did, I needed to track down the source. I came across this little hidden indie act in the deep, deep corners of YouTube called 100 gecs. Apparently this is some duo who are leading pioneers in this hyper-pop genre, and, damn it, I'm confused again. Me? No, not really. No? I'm not small. What? No, what? I'm just fine. They insulted me, threw on some synth music, and just started yelling like an angry dad from the 80s. And they insulted my arms for no reason, which, mind you, are perfectly fine. Maybe I could use a few pull-ups. Either way, I did not understand this music. I got up and went downstairs to get myself a midnight snack after listening, and not 30 seconds later, I found myself humming. What to eat? I'm so clean like a money machine. Oh shit. More appalled than before, making this beat for Kawilu suddenly seemed more important than ever. Not only because I didn't want to come up empty-handed, but because this genre was so interesting and I wanted to explore all the depths of it that I could. So I tried making the beat. No. Nah. Nope. Negative. Generally, if I know what I'm trying, I can knock out some great results after maybe 1 failed attempt. 2 at most. But this was just so strange. Later that day, I ended up with this. But if you're asking, I only did the drums, and I left everything else up to this more well-versed producer in the genre named gecs. Earlier today, though, I tried again. Now realizing the ridiculous demand for this style after browsing through my Discord requests. Now that I had a deeper understanding of the genre and what made it click, I knew that I could... Shit, I screwed it up again. So, in conclusion, after trying about everything, I think I've officially given up in trying to make music for this genre. Shit, I've pretty much given up in this genre as a whole, trying to power through this weird style just to get to the cool, unique trap grooves every now and then. But today, dear viewer, I leave you with an acceptance I have made that not everyone has to like everything. As much as I've wanted to get into the Resident Evil games, for instance, with all the glowing reviews and the hundreds of recommendations flying at me from YouTube pages, I just know that I can't bear horror games. And yes, it's sad that I'm missing out on this great genre of games that could give me hundreds of hours of fun, but I just need to accept that. I really just can't get the genre, and the same goes for 100 gecs in their music. I just don't get it. As much as I still want to, just for the sake of finally getting paid for my beats, I shouldn't force myself to like something I'm just not into for the sake of a petty dollar. Something that insults you randomly when you're fine. Ah, shit. Maybe I do need some... I'm gonna go do some pull-ups. Okay, bye.